Good morning, everybody. It's Eric with the National Weather Service in Newport, Morehead City. Just before 10 o'clock on Monday morning, we've been quite busy here at the office, so I apologize for being a little bit later with this video briefing. This is actually based on an update we did earlier this morning. Still valid, but keep in mind, check back for updates. Continue to check for updates, not just today being Monday, but the next couple of days for the latest information. And at the end, we'll let you know that you can always get this information on our website. Not a lot of change with the hurricane track forecast from the folks at the National Hurricane Center. Still expected a movement off to the northwest eventually here over the next day or two, and then up toward the Carolina coastline. A couple things we want to emphasize. Again, the official track is the center itself remaining off the coast. Keep in mind this forecast cone is only the most probable path for just the center. It doesn't mean that you're going to not be impacted if you're out of this forecast cone. And we say that because even if the center stays out over the water, keep in mind a hurricane is very, very large. And in fact, we expect Dorian to grow as the storm moves northward. So don't let your guard down if you see this track forecast and you think that you're out of the woods because on this track right now, it's not making a landfall in your specific area. And again, this goes for folks watching this briefing in Florida, just like it does here in North Carolina. So don't focus on the track alone, and keep in mind that the category of the storm, we do expect that number to go down as the storm lifts northward. That's only related to wind. It says nothing about what we expect in terms of surge or rainfall. So if you see that category number decreasing, yes, we're happy about that, but that's only related to wind. Wind is just part of the story. It's not the whole thing. Please keep that in mind. This has not changed. Our threat level still highest for rainfall, moderate for surge and wind, and lowest for tornadoes. Forecast confidence has increased just a little bit, but still some uncertainty since Dorian has not made that turn to the north just yet. As far as tropical storm force wind speed probabilities, if you saw us yesterday, don't focus on the number as much as the trend, and the trend continues to increase along the coast. It's remained steady for most of us, but now it's likely that we'll see tropical storm force winds, Crystal Coast, and the Outer Banks. Again, the trend is what you want to pay attention to. The trend is upward for tropical storm force winds along the coast. As far as hurricane force winds, that has held steady. Again, that may increase as we get closer to the arrival of the storm, but right now that's holding steady, so we'll continue to watch that trend. When can you complete your plans? This is a great graphic for this. This is a worst case scenario. When can we expect tropical storm force winds in our area? In a worst case scenario, sometime late Wednesday night. So that's why we're telling people, make your plan and your kit and have it ready by Wednesday. And in that situation, you'll be okay. The most likely time frame for tropical storm force winds to arrive in our area is sometime on Thursday itself. As far as rainfall goes, this has not changed much. 5 to 10 inches, but locally up to 15 is possible. You'll notice the highest amounts remain generally east and along Highway 17. That's based on the current track. Notice the gradient where it really drops off to lower amounts across central North Carolina. That could shift westward with a change in storm track. So don't just think you're out of the woods yet. It's only Monday, and again, our main impacts will not be until sometime later Wednesday, but especially during the day Thursday right into Friday. This is a quick briefing. If you want to go through it a little slower, visit our website or anywhere on social media, both Facebook and Twitter. We post this information too. In addition, on YouTube, we've been trying to do briefings, video briefings, as often as we can. Check back for the next update from our local office here in Newport sometime this evening. Thank you for joining us. Do a part in your community. Share this information, this official information, with your friends, family, and neighbors to help us spread our consistent message.